So what are you doing over there? Your job? Whoa! Hey!
Can't believe I landed that perfectly between you.
You really did.
Thought I was gonna slap that in
wear
the face
it over
with
your other shirt. This is.
It really, the way it folded really made it look like a crop top.
This is Pete Malfoy. And if you got this shirt and you make it into a crop top, it'll probably make you just an overall better person.
Probably. Look, who do we got here? We got Rodney, we got Phil, and we got
Rodney Jr.
Rodney Jr.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be Phil Jr., but Rodney ate Phil Jr.
He's gone. Hey, brother, and welcome everyone to our first ever Name That Character quiz.
Yeah, so what we're gonna be doing today is Kangaroo Cat is going to be on the other end. She's waving at us, but you can't see her. And she is going to be reading us a quote from the Harry Potter saga. And we need to name not only who delivered that quote, but also which book it is from.
Yes.
Getting both of those details are going to be worth 1 point each, respectively.
Yes, so this means that we're going to have a 30-point quiz instead of a 15-point quiz. So there's a lot on the line today on the year-long competition.
I don't feel good about it.
You don't feel good about
it?
it?
No, this is not my
I think
fort.
we're going to be better at this than you think.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay, let's dive on in. In case you guys are new to the Jay versus Ben format, this is how it is going to work. Kangaroo Cat's on the other end of the camera. She's waving. We can see her, however you cannot. She's going to be reading today's 15 questions, all submitted by our Quizmasters over on Patreon.
Ben and I will have to just simply remember which characters said what in what book they said them in. Is there a multiple choice?
Yeah.
Oh, there's still multiple choice if we think we have no idea. But otherwise, it's just down to us as usual.
You wanna know what I'm excited about?
What?
You have a crick in your neck, which means you can't be reading off all my answers.
Hey.
I do not read off your answers.
It's gonna be a little more obvious tonight if you do, because you gotta turn your shoulders with your head.
I gotta kind of be like, hey man, how's it going? I can look this way. This way hurts.
Can I be completely candid?
I value
honesty.
in all things, Rilarbed.
I actually am not happy at all about the crick in your neck, and I feel really bad because it does seem like it'd be painful.
It is. It's frustrating.
I don't want to seek advantage from this. This is not how I want to win.
I don't think this is going to play into your victory or your loss at all.
None.
None.
0%.
Nope.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's dive on in.
Quote number 1. This quote was submitted by Rowena R, aka R Squared, and Wesley Walker. And I'm gonna do these in like the most like flat cadence possible to give nothing away.
And it's awfully difficult to do
It
that.
is really hard.
Yeah.
Quick, sing the song All Star by Smash Mouth without adding rhythm to it.
Hey,
This is one of our favorite
you're
games.
an all-star. Get your game on. No, I see. I've already.
Yeah,
done
because
it.
you're still breaking up.
I know. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game. Nah, it's so hard.
It is hard.
Hey now! You're an all-star.
Hey, now you're an all-star.
Yeah.
That was good.
Now
That was a
you're
good break. That was a good break.
Now you're an all-star!
The spacing helps because it just makes it sound like nonsense.
Yeah.
Now you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go play.
That was good.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
It sounded like a parent who just discovered that their child was a prodigy, but was also like, listen, I need to make dinner, so go play.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those TikToks where it's like sports headlines, but imagining sports don't exist? And it'll be like,
What?
Bengals eviscerate Cowboys in the Midwest.
Yeah.
And you're like, what happened?
The poor Cowboys.
The poor Cowboys.
Just out there trying to do their job.
Yeah.
A bunch of tigers appeared.
Are y'all ready for the quote?
Yeah.
There's no need to call me sir, Professor.
Okay.
Alternatively, you could do all of them with the worst British accent possible.
I'm not gonna do that. You do it on the next one because you're better at that than me, and it wouldn't be the worst. It would probably be pretty good.
I meant intentionally that.
You could also do that.
There's no need to call me sir, Professor!
See, the thing is, Ethan has more control over his voice than I do.
Okay. All right.
Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Say Harry Potter, Half-Blood Prince.
Harry J.P. Half-Blood Prince.
It is
JP.
a Sir Harry James Potterington.
There's no need to call me Sir, Professor.
What did he say?
From the Half-Blood Prince.
Woo!
2 and 2.
Thanks to R squared and W squared.
Woo!
Yeah, that's so good. That's so good.
Sometimes I want to, like, W is such a long word that sometimes I want to abbreviate W with just the letter D. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
I get it.
DDD.com.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's way better. DDD.com.
Yeah, DDD.com.
Yep.
DDD.com.
DDD. WWW is actually longer than World Wide Web.
Wait,
Yes.
you guys often going to www.com?
www.
I don't really type in www.
No, you just said ddd.com. And so you would go to Google and type www.com. into the internet.
www.com.com.
I can't imagine that www.com.com is
Doesn't
a
exist.
safe website.
Oh, probably not.
It definitely exists.
It's just a website about dots.
Now that's enough to make you order a special delivery.
Quote number 2. This quote was submitted by Tegan Denlinger. Voldemort is my past, present, and future.
Okay,
It doesn't.
I got it. I got it.
Ben's thinking real hard about this
Got
one.
it? Maybe? Maybe not.
I was worried, and I feel more confident now. We'll see. We'll see.
Cool.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bellatrix Lestrange every second of her life. Oh, Tom Riddle Chamber.
She was one of the wrong multiple choices
Yeah.
that this person submitted.
Do you think that in Bellatrix Lestrange's locker, she had like a pinup of Voldemort?
Oh my.
Yeah, right?
Like a pay me like one of your French girls pin up, or like a
No. It's just like a that's a little
just like a little
racy.
J like a little J14 magazine.
What's a
pinup.
J14 magazine?
It was like a teen girl magazine that had like posters that you could take out and put on your wall of like Jesse McCartney and Zac Efron.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you,
Yes.
in my household where I grew up with 2 brothers and now have 3 sons, there wasn't a lot of J14
Yeah, that's fair.
floating around.
Lacking on the J14.
Also, you did get both of those correct. Both of you
Thank you.
got
Oh,
two
excellent.
points.
Voldemort is
Was Tom
my
Riddle
past,
and Chamber of
present,
Secrets.
and future.
Voldemort is my past, present, and future.
Quote number 3. This quote was submitted by Sean Botham. Stand and fight, you mangy cur.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alexander Hamilton, duh.
I need to say this out loud. We have a patron whose name is like Sir Dobbington III.
Yeah.
And my mind was sort of like, it's Sir Dobbington III. And it's like, no, it's not.
No, it isn't.
It is not.
It's obviously not.
Nope.
For what it's worth, I think it is just Sir Dobbington. I think y'all have dubbed him the third.
Yeah, well, you know
it sounds
what?
better.
Yeah, it does sound better.
It does.
Yeah.
I
He should
agree.
have known that.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Yeah. I mean, but in a way, I think he did. You know,
Yeah,
like
right. He did.
in all
It was
of our
implied.
in all of our hearts, the third was always there.
Yeah.
It was always there.
Right.
Because it's meant to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Right.
3, 2, 1.
Circuit Duggan.
Sir Cadogan in Prisoner of Azkaban.
Correct and correct.
Nice, there we
Boom
go.
bam.
Stand and fight, you mangy cur.
Yeah, that one.
There was
I
an
think we should have to do it.
Oh, stand and fight, you mangy cur.
Nailed it.
Yeah, I'll do it as
Nice.
neutral as possible, and then when it's done, you give the cadence. And
Okay,
the,
we
the
give a
tone and
delivery.
etc.
Now can you do it as straight as possible?
Stand and fight, you mangy cur.
It's pretty good.
Stand and fight, you mangy cur.
There you go. Quote number 4. This quote was submitted by Anne and Ellie Collins. Honestly, woman, you call yourself our mother.
No! Don't be like that, Anne and Ellie. Oh, you.
We had to have one in here, guys.
You no.
Maybe more. I don't remember. But you know what book it's from. Start with everyone it's not. It's not.
Could be Florian.
Florian
It could
Fortescue.
be Florian Fortescue.
Nope. Changing it. Okay. I got it. I think.
Oh man, am I gonna change it?
Don't second guess yourself.
Okay. I will.
Okay. All right.
All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Fred W.
In Sorcerer's Stone.
Honestly, woman, you call yourself our mother. Oh, I'm sorry, George. I'm only joking. I am Fred.
Correct. That is the right twin.
Okay, because what gives it
Shout out to Isabel for telling me not to change it.
Here, I used the same logic and I just like did like a double negative in my head.
Yes, that's what I was having trouble with.
Yes, because he says, honestly, because he says, just kidding, Mom, or he's like, he's
I'm only
not
joking.
He said, the quote is, he's not Fred, I am. And he goes, just joking, I am Fred.
Yes.
So, but then I was like, wait, he's not Fred, I am. So George would say that. No, Fred would say that.
Yes, that's
Yeah, I was like,
exactly what I was
wait.
stuck with.
And then I was like, no. Just joking, I am Fred. And I was like, okay, he says I am Fred. Don't disregard all the information.
Yes.
No more math.
Well done. Quote number 5. This quote was submitted by Law Ninja. Your father didn't set much store by the rules either. Starting to get into some harder ones.
This is tricky.
This one's a little tricksy.
If anything, I feel like it could have been said twice.
Potentially.
Okay.
Okay. You got it?
We're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Okay. All right.
Ready?
Yeah, we'll see.
1, 2, 3.
I said Snape POA.
I said Snape Rats.
It is Severus Snape in Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yes! Boom!
Yeah.
Yes. All I was going off of was like, this is the one with Lupin and Sirius. And I was like, is this when he's talking to him about the map in the...
I feel like maybe, yeah.
That's where I was thinking
I didn't get
was.
context for any of these quotes, so I'm not 100% sure, but that feels right.
Really thought that what was going to be happening there was after crashing into the Whomping Willow, you know, because isn't it Snape who finds it?
Yeah.
Yes, he's like goading him the whole time.
Yes.
That's another good spot.
Quote number 6. This quote was submitted by Aislinn P. By all means, continue destroying my possessions. I dare say I have too many.
Okay. I think so. Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Dumbledore, Order of the Phoenix?
Dumbledore, Order of the Phoenix.
Yes.
Dumbledore, Order of the Phoenix
Yes!
is correct.
Because this is after Sirius dies.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, man. I was like, is it Half-Blood Prince or Order of the Phoenix? Because Harry gets so mad at him a couple of times.
He does.
Yeah.
I feel like my Half-Blood Prince, like Dumbledore has officially been like, all right, I'm going to allow you to come in here. And then Harry does get really mad at him when he discovers that Snape was the one who overheard
The prophecy. Yeah.
But that's the night that he goes to the cave.
Yeah, Dumbledore is lucky that on each occasion he has got like a really juicy bit of thing to do or say.
Some hot goss.
It's just like, look, you try my things if you want, or I can tell you what that prophecy said.
He's gonna spill that tea.
How about I tell you that? Huh?
You
What
want-
now,
You want
Harry?
to know one of the biggest secrets of the whole entire series?
Yeah.
Because
It's like-
it feels like if you keep destroying stuff, then that's going to,
Yeah.
be like a real liability.
A year later, Harry returns and he's like, "Hey, I don't feel like you told me all the information about that. That it was Snape. I'm pretty mad." And he's like, "Look, okay, I hear you, but also, you want to go get that Horcrux, huh? Horcrux?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I am, for the record, mad at you.
But fine.
I'm really mad at you. And like when we get back, when we're done with this safe trip, we are going to have words. Do you understand?"
Yeah, very
Everyone was
safe.
like, "Yeah, I agree to those terms. Let's go."
I'm definitely not gonna die.
I probably won't die.
Quote number 7. This quote was submitted by Fist. Only the difference between truth and lies, courage and cowardice. A difference, in short, which you seem unable to appreciate.
Okay.
Do you need it again?
Can you give it to me one more time?
Yes. Only the difference between truth and lies, courage and cowardice. A difference, in short, which you seem unable to appreciate.
Gosh, I have like such a thought.
Such a thought. Such a thinks about it.
Such a thinks about it.
Mm-hmm.
This is one where, like, when I first read it, I didn't recognize it, and then I saw who it was, and I was like, I got it now. So this one's a little tougher.
Yeah, it is a little bit tougher. I'm pretty sure I've got it. I have more to say about it in a second.
Yeah, let's try this and see what happens. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
So, McG, Order of the Phoenix.
Oh, wow. I went so different.
Okay. So it is...
Sorry.
You're good? It is Minerva McGonagall in Deathly Hallows.
Oh!
So you got a point and you got a point. Because you got Deathly Hallows and you got McGonagall.
She's talking to the Carrows. She's talking to the Carrows.
Oh, I thought she was talking to Snape. But yeah, the Carrows too, probably.
I think she's talking to the Carrows.
I thought it was like right before her little like battle with Snape or whatever.
Gosh, your delivery and non-inflection was throwing me so
Sorry.
well. No, I mean, that's the point. But like,
yep, that is the point.
No, because like one of them's like, well, just say the students tortured us or whatever. And she's like, you will not. And she's like, what difference does it make? And that's what she says.
You're right, you're right.
But I thought, because the word short was in there, I thought she was like also throwing shade at Umbridge, and that's who she was talking to.
Nice.
Good one.
Oh, I see what she did there. Slip it in there.
Yeah.
Little sick burn.
All right.
Gotcha.
Right.
That was a good one, Fizz.
That was a good one. I know. I was trying to think, because I feel like there's the conversation with Aberforth at the Hog's Head, where Harry and him are kind of going back and forth. And Aberforth is sort of like, you don't know who my brother was.
Yeah.
And like the things that, like the lies and everything that he...
like the
I see what you mean.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can almost see Harry saying it to him, too.
Yeah. That was the other one.
Yeah.
I was like, I can't tell who I think in this conversation may have said it.
Yeah.
Anyway, neither of them is the answer.
Yep.
You know what? This feels like a really good time, though, while I'm thinking about it. So just go, like, I might just go, like, breeze through the entire saga.
Oh, cool. Just give it a quick listen through. Yeah. Yo, we need to give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Factor. Listen up, you guys. This is important, all right? Because summer is upon us, and who wants to be spending their time inside, spending hours slicing, prepping, cooking, when you could be outside playing rockets? We have this like rocket launcher thing at our house. Kids absolutely love it. But what the whole family loves is Factor. Chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals that are ready in just 2 minutes, taking the hassle out of eating well. Because here's my problem, is that so often eating made easy is also unhealthy, but not with Factor. Factor meals arrive fresh, ready to eat, perfect for any active lifestyle, summer or beyond. Plus, Factor does like a really good job of providing options for whatever your dietary style is, like Calorie Smart or Protein Plus or Keto or whatever. So spend less time chopping and more time rocking or rocketing, or our family loves Factor too, and I'm sure you will too, but also get some rockets. To get started, just head over to factormeals.com/JVerseB50off and use code JVerseB50off. You get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. That's code JVerseB50off at factormeals.com/JVerseB50off for 50% off plus free shipping. Factormeals.com/JVerseB50off. Link in the description down below. Rocket your way down there. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, howdy, hey guys. We also want to remind you that Jay and I are going on tour. This September, we are hitting the Midwest and hitting 8 cities inside of 10 days on what has already proven to be our biggest tour yet. He's doing Rocket Man. Maybe we'll even do Rockets on tour. I promise they're safe. Cleveland and Des Moines are already sold out, but tickets are still available in Indianapolis, St. Louis, St. Paul, Milwaukee, Chicago, and Detroit. If you want to show up for an in-person Jay vs. Ben live recording of Through the Gryffindor, exclusive merch, and so much more, then we hope to see you there. And honestly, some of my best memories ever have come from these tours. There is nothing like getting this community together in one place for a night full of fun. Links for all tickets is available at SuperCarlinBrothers.com/events. We will also link that down in the description below. We hope to see you there or at another time when we see you then. And we'll be like, great to see you. How are you? Good. Excellent. Anyway, I'm going this way. How about you? Did you even know that Audible had like a 100x speed?
A 100.
I was only gone for like a few minutes, and I got it. Yeah, no problemo whatsoever.
Definitely comprehended the whole thing.
Absolutely. That one part, I couldn't even believe it. It just sounded like the spoken equivalent of a squiggly line.
Yeah.
Oh no, we're not figurative.
Okay, quote number 8. This quote was submitted by Julie Sherwood. There are other ways of flying than with broomsticks. Approximately what it sounds like when you're flying, I think.
Okay. I think I've got this one. I think
so.
Pretty good, I think.
Pretty good, I think. Let's see here. I know why I'm thinking the guess that I'm thinking.
Yeah, I know why I'm thinking the guess that I'm thinking.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I got a reason behind my thoughts.
Okay.
I'm not just like randoming it out of a bag or something.
Right, you're not just like Seamus Finnegan. Why not?
I'm just like, hey, you know what? It could be.
It could be.
He's in the books.
Right.
He's in the books.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Luna, Order of the Phoenix.
Luna, Lovegood, Order of the Phoenix.
We fly, of course.
Luna Lovegood, Order of the Phoenix.
Okay, wait, what? Say it again.
That is correct. Pardon?
What was it? Give me what's the?
There are other ways of flying than with broomsticks.
There are other ways of flying than with broomsticks.
You always go for well, I mean, Jim Dale does this with Luna as well, which like the very deep, kind of high, dreamy voice.
The deep high.
Yeah.
The deep high.
Yeah, definitely.
Luna's like she's
higher,
up here.
Yes.
She's like this.
She's like Luna talks like this.
There's more ways to fly than with broomsticks.
Quote number 9. This quote was submitted by Nathan Morgan. Never trust anything that can think for itself if you can't see where it keeps its brain.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm feeling pretty on the money with this one. Feeling pretty good in my reasoning.
I thought you were going to say the hood.
Feeling pretty good in the hood. Number 1 in the hood, G.
Oh, wait a second.
You gotta, hold on. You have a brain blast?
I think I had a brain blast.
Brain blast!
I'm changing it.
All right there, Neutron.
Brain blast!
Think.
Ultralight.
That was a really good sheen.
Really good sheen.
That came from nowhere.
Dude, you discovered the voice of Sheen. You like had it.
That was good.
That was really
I didn't
good.
know that was gonna
But
happen.
can you do it again?
Ultralight.
Yeah,
Not
still
quite.
pretty good. Yeah, you were in it.
Official petition to mic everybody in the room.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, I radically. Okay.
How are we feeling?
Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Off the W, Chamber of Secrets.
Alpha W, Chamber of Secrets.
That is correct. What did you have before?
Okay, so I thought that when Harry keeps reading out of the Half-Blood Prince and Hermione's giving him a hard time about it, Ginny gets really upset. And I couldn't remember if it was Ginny saying like Dad always says, or
a character quoting another
a character quoting another
that
character.
would be pretty sneaky.
Yes,
That would be sneaky.
Okay. At least we got there in the end game after changing literally all of my answers.
All right, wait, say it one
Good
more
job.
time. Say it again.
Never trust anything that can think for itself if you can't see where it keeps its brain.
Never trust anything that thinks for itself if you can't see where it keeps its brain.
Wow, that was so good.
That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was like old Jimmy Dale was right here in the room with us. God, when you make it Jimmy Dale, he sounds like a NASCAR driver.
He does. Jimmy Dale.
Driving the number 7 car.
Of course
It sounds
it's
like the
seven, right?
Dimsdale Dimmadome guy.
Dimsdale Dimmadome.
Yep. I'm Doug Dimmadome. Dimsdale Dimmadome. That one.
Got
a lot of cartoons today.
Old school Nickelodeon happening in here today.
Yep. Alrighty. Quote number 10. This quote was submitted by Autumn Beer Bomb.
I wrote Spring Vodka Bomb.
Sure.
I wrote Autumn Beer Bong.
There you go.
Autumn beer bong,
Yeah.
like a bong of beer.
Like, you know, like.
Wow! Yeah. I love how with your stiff neck, it's like.
Yeah. You gotta go all the way back.
Drinking has been a real problem this past weekend. I gotta be like.
For all of your weekend beer bongs.
All my weekend beer bongs, guys.
None of them have been going well.
They have been poor.
Oh my gosh.
Poured into a glass.
Pouring's not a problem. Pouring into my neck is a problem.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, nearly headless Nick.
Alrighty. You ready?
Yes.
What's coming will come, and we'll meet it when it does.
Oh, this is a tough one.
This is a tough one.
Okay. Okay.
Do you lock in?
I think. Oh, it is. It could be this one, or it could be this. Could be that, but I'm going with that. I think. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Hagar. Oh no! I said Hagrid and Goblet of Fire.
Wow. I said Hermione Half-Blood Prince.
Oh no.
There's a conversation like at the end where Harry's like, I have to go off and do this on my own.
Yeah.
And the Ron and Hermione are like, nope.
Nope. We're coming with you. It's been decided years ago.
Oh yeah, that happens at Deathly Hallows.
That happens in a.
This quote, I will say, if you read it, I think you would have gotten it. It is COMIN apostrophe, so it is Hagrid from Goblet of Fire.
Boom! Oh, nailed it!
Dang!
Yeah.
I think this actually is one where Harry thinks to himself, it's like maybe the last line of the book is like, it was like Hagrid said, what was coming would come, and when they would tackle it when they did or whatever.
Yeah. We'll meet it when it does.
And we'll meet it in the, yeah.
Wow,
Man.
Autumn beer bong.
Autumn beer bong, my speciality. You know, it's like when you head back to school in the fall.
That's
the old autumn beer bong.
Quote number 11. This quote was submitted by Dorian R. So you have come. I thought you would one day, but your journey was pointless. I never had it.
No problem. Boom. Boom. Think you can trick us? You think you can trick us? I don't think so.
Maybe though. Let's make sure we
We'll
got
see.
this right. 3, 2, 1.
Grindelwald, Deathly Hallows.
The Deathly Howlers.
In the Deathly Hallows.
I knew you would come one day, but surely you must know I no longer have what you seek.
Tell me, Grindelwald, tell me where it is. Tell me who possesses it.
Gellert Grindelwald. Deathly Hallows is correct.
So you've come. I figured one day you would.
Yeah.
But your time was wasted. I never had it.
I never did have
I never did have that LD wand.
That LD wand.
Quote number 12. This quote was submitted by Orion's Wizard Parts.
Orion's
Wizard Parts. It's not only weirdos who support you. I personally believe you 100%.
Oh no. This is, I mean, I know what it's about, but who says it?
Okay, so it's definitely in
definitely
this.
Yeah.
Is it this person?
I think it's this person.
Let's see.
You got it?
I'm changing it.
He's cooking.
I'm changing it.
He's cooking.
Everybody knows Ben's second guess is the best one.
It's working!
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Surely not everyone.
Sure, not everybody was coming.
Not everyone was going to wait for you.
I hear that.
Okay, you got an answer? Did you lock in on your second guess there?
I have an answer on my second guess, and
right.
here's what it is. It's gotta be the one and only
Ernie Macmillan.
Order of the Phoenix.
It is Ernie Macmillan,
Macmillan!
Order of the Phoenix.
I want you to know, it's not just weirdos who support you, Potter.
I believe you 100%.
I believe you 100%.
There you go. That's pretty good.
That's current DA line.
That's all DA.
Yeah, current DA lax. True.
Justin Finch Fletchley Potter.
Potter. Justin Fletchley.
I've been speaking with Jeff. I've been speaking with Jeff.
Did you say Justin Fletchley?
Just old Justy Fletchley. Finch
Hate that.
Harry's like, you mean Jeff?
You mean Jeff?
Yeah. You mean Jeff?
You mean Jeff?
That's good.
I've been telling him to stick clear of Potter. Who knows who he'll attack next?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I guess Ernie has always been like a 30-year-old version of himself.
Yeah.
Potter!
Potter!
Quote number 13. This quote was submitted by Distitch626.
Right.
You didn't seem quite so confident when you were telling Harry it was a sheep.
Okay, hold on.
From being a hundo P, I don't super know what the context is, but I can guess.
You didn't seem quite so confident when you were telling Harry it was a sheep.
That is what the quote says. I did not look this up.
I actually know this one.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
You didn't see.
Boom, 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 boom. I got it. I'm feeling.
A sheep?
Well, what?
My kids just got this book from the library, and it's called "This Book Will Make You Go to Sleep," and it's a really funny book because it's just this armadillo with a megaphone being like, "I'm gonna get you to fall asleep," but he just keeps yelling everything. And like his last ditch effort is to get the reader to count sheep. And he's like, all right, count all these sheep. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Is it working? Are you asleep yet? I had a lot of fun reading that one.
Does it fire the kids up?
Yeah, they thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing like screaming at them to get them to fall asleep.
Yeah, he gets that and he's like, oh, I've got an idea. Read another book. That'll definitely work.
Wow, throwing you under the bus.
I know. I was like, now wait a minute here, armadillo. You're giving me a little bit more work here.
Okay, so what would somebody seem less confident about when they were telling Harry it was a sheep?
Yeah. Well,
like it was worse.
You know how normally when you look at a sheep and you're like, well, I'm like pretty sure it's a sheep.
And not a wolf.
And not like, yeah.
Wearing a sheep. That's not a hint.
All right.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Hermione POA!
Hermione POA!
It is Hermione POA.
Yay! This is in regards to his tea leaves.
I was about to say, I think it was a prediction thing.
Hermione to Ron, AB, HPs, TLs.
You're gonna suffer, but you're gonna be happy about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's when Harry's freaking out about the Grim.
Yeah. Ron's like, it was a Grim. I saw it with my own eyes.
Yeah.
I was like, you didn't seem so confident when you were telling Harry it was a sheep, Ron. Ronald
Weasley!
Not Grim.
Not sheep.
Sheep. Bowler hat.
Bowler hat.
Quote number 14. This quote was submitted by Wesley Walker. Honestly, if you were any slower, you'd be going backwards.
Oh.
This is a good burn.
Ham biscuits in a handbag.
Sure.
So if you're any slower,
you'd be going backwards. Oh man, this is such a good one too.
Not gonna Ethan.
Probably make everything all sticky.
Yeah.
Or poppy
Or like kind of oily or greasy or something.
Yeah. Ham biscuits are so good, but kind of messy.
They are really good.
And you definitely need some dental floss afterwards because of the poppy seeds.
Yeah.
The loose
the
butter.
Loose butter.
It's not melted butter. It's loose butter. Man, with no context, I would have no idea why I said those words.
If you're any slower, you'd be going backwards. Oh, man. Is it...
This makes me think of the quote from Friends where Joey's like too stupid to figure something out, and Chandler's like, "Get there faster!
Get there faster!"
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, man.
If you were any slower, you'd be going backwards. It's such a good line.
It's a good burn.
It is.
I don't know.
I don't super know either. Like, I have a guess, but... I feel like it's like swirling around up there. Like swishing around. Like mixing paint or something.
Yeah. Like mixing paint.
Yeah. That's what it feels like in my brain right now.
Okay.
If you were any slower, going backwards.
I have such like a myriad of thoughts going through my head, and I feel like I can't articulate them.
Can't like nail one down.
Yeah, like nothing seems quite right.
Throwing a lot of stuff at the Velcro board, but none of it is Velcro on the other side. That was a bad metaphor.
It's all just rocks.
It's all just rocks.
I'm just throwing rocks at the Velcro.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
Rocks.
Okay, I am going to go with this. Okay.
Oh!
Dang it.
Oh, wait. I might have to change. Dang it. Oh, I'm going to be so mad. Is this right? Okay, when else could it be? When could it be?
When else could it be? Bring it in. Bring it in.
Oh, gosh. I feel like... Okay, I'm just gonna stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just gonna...
Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Harry, Order of the Phoenix.
So George, Order of the Phoenix.
It is Draco Malfoy, Chamber of Secrets.
Oh, my head! Dang it! No! Oh, I'm so mad! Oh, I had it!
I think it's when they're the Harry and Ron are polyjuiced and are talking to him, maybe, and they're like slow on uptake.
Is it?
I think. I don't know for sure.
Draco says it to his friends?
I literally was wondering.
I think so.
Whether or
I'm
not
not 100% sure
about Crabbe and Goyle, because there's that line in the movies where it's like, I didn't know you could read.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those like condescending thoughts, but I was like, is anybody ever actively mean to Crabbe and Goyle? Because they seem like as much as they are described as like big bullying goons, it feels like especially rude to like be mean to them.
Oh, I thought I had Draco in Chamber of Secrets, and I thought it was in regards to... I thought he was talking maybe to like the Weasleys about their broomsticks or something.
Yeah, there's the one where after Harry's Nimbus gets broken, he's riding a school broom and he's like passed by like butterflies.
But that's not in that book. And then when I switched it to Harry, I thought it was him talking to Dudley at beginning of Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Because Harry is landing some serious burns on him for a second there. And it sounds like the sort of thing he might get away with to Dudley.
My final thought for George was I thought that it was just like one of the exchanges when they get to number 12 Grimmauld Place, and it's just them picking on Ron. And I was like, we've already had a Fred quote, so I'm going with George. Because the twins seem like the other one's capable of delivering such a zinger.
He says something to Dudley like, what did he say, Dud? That you look like a pig who learned how to walk it upright on 2 legs? Because that's not a joke, Dud. That's the truth. Harry. Not very nice. In that moment. Not having a good summer. Also, look, I put D squared, see?
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah,
for Wesley Walker.
Nice.
DD.
DD.
D short for W.
Quote number 15. This is the final quote of the game. This quote was submitted by Ben Henderson, Essential Escapism, and Morgan Warner.
Of the many Morgans of Tennessee.
Sure.
When we were on tour
Oh, yes, yeah.
in Nashville, we had 2 people come through the meet and greet line whose names were both Morgan. And then we were doing this bit that we do at the beginning of every show where it's like, hey, if you're in this house, make some noise. If you're in this house, make some noise. And then I was like, if your name's Morgan, make some noise. And the only 2 people who made noise were the 2 Morgans.
Those 2. We were like, man, we met two of those people. Like, the percentage must be high here.
Yeah.
It must be high.
But
Was one of them Morgan Warner?
Yeah.
One of them was Morgan
Okay, cool.
Warner.
Hi,
Yeah.
Morgan.
She's on the calls now.
Yeah, we know Morgan.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We're all human, aren't we? Every human life is worth the same and worth saving. I thought that was a nice quote to end
That is
on.
a good one. That is a very good one.
And it was one of the only quotes that was submitted by 3 people.
Okay. Can you give it to me again?
We're all human, aren't we? Every human life is worth the same and worth saving.
I guess it could also be this.
We could probably rule out what it's not. It's probably not Lucius Malfoy.
Probably not.
Voldemort.
It's probably not Voldemort.
Probably not. Probably not Umbridge.
I bet, or Bellatrix.
Or Bellatrix. Probably not Florian Fortescue.
Probably not Sprout.
Could be Sprout.
It could be Sprout.
It could. I mean, that sounds like her. I think she would agree with it.
Yes.
I was joking because we were naming such notoriously like you know,
Little quoted characters.
and mean characters.
Yeah.
And then I was like, and then there's Sprout.
And there's Sprout.
As if Sprout is like a known menace.
I'll tell you what Sprout's a menace for, is making you listen to the words Booba Chuba
Puss. That's more on Jim Dale, though. That's more on Jim Dale, though.
That's more on Jim Dale, but Sprout does keep saying it.
She does.
She does.
She says a lot.
Undiluted Booba Tuba Puss.
The undiluted somehow makes it so much worse.
It does. It does. This is just like straight from the source. Like,
Yep.
Nothing's happened to it.
Yep.
Wait, say it again.
We're all human, aren't we? Every human life is worth the same and worth saving.
Oh, man. Okay. Maybe. Oh, no. Now I'm like, I changed the last time. Oh, no.
Yeah, apparently neither of y'all's second guesses are good. Not just Ben's.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. Except you did get it this time, so
We're all in
y'all flip flopped a little
this
bit.
Okay,
You just
I'm
sound
ready.
like my dog.
Oh, really?
The little whine, yeah.
Okay. Got it?
Count of 1?
Yeah.
1.
Kingsley.
Oh.
Deathly Hallows.
It is Kingsley Shacklebolt. Deathly Hallows. You got Deathly Hallows.
Hey, it's during Potter Watch. It's during Potter Watch, right?
I guess.
I think so.
Again,
Pretty sure it
I
is.
cannot look these up on my computer.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yes. Okay, I feel redeemed. That was a much harder get.
That was a much harder
I
get.
had
much
Harry
harder
written
get.
down, and I was like, who else could even say it?
Yeah.
How can it say we?
Yeah.
That's why I was
know?
thinking Neville. I thought like maybe like in his speech that he gives to like Voldemort.
Oh,
when
like
he's
at the end.
Yeah. We're all human, aren't we? That's terrible, Neville.
Yeah.
So wait, I don't know if I have a Kingsley voice at all. Like,
It's deep and rich.
yeah.
We're all.
Yeah. We're all human, aren't we? We're all human.
We're all.
And I'm like trying really hard to get deep, but I don't like, just get a little deep maybe.
We're all human, aren't we?
That's pretty good.
Dumbledore's got style.
There you go. Just channel that.
We're all human, aren't we?
Wow.
It sounds like he's hitting on someone. Well,
But no, it
we're
sounded
all-
like you were mixing him and Snape. The we feels very Snape-ish.
Sounds like he's hitting on somebody. We're all human, aren't we?
Yeah, I know. It got a little southern too.
Yep.
Dumbledore's got style.
Southern is what we do best because
We are in Appalachia.
We're in South adjacency.
Yeah.
We're all
Okay.
human, aren't we?
You're still going.
I'm
She's
still dialing
still
it in.
trying to dial in. That one wasn't bad.
Every life is worth saving.
Still getting southern.
Getting too southern.
Yeah.
You seem like you're like in like a bad cop drama.
All right. Moving on.
Moving on. What's the final score?
The final score was Ben 23, Jay 27.
Boom! Yeah!
Yeah.
Stings.
Yes!
That's a tough
Carrie.
loss right there.
But you still got a lot of them.
Yeah. Oh.
Man. I was almost at 29 then if I'd gotten the stupid Draco one.
You almost had an almost perfect score.
I had it written down. So then what's the only other one I missed was...
You got McGonagall, but in a different...
Oh, yes. I had McGonagall, but I thought it was in
And then
Phoenix.
he had someone else, but Hallis.
Yes.
See, I thought it was Aberforth and Hallis.
Yes. Yeah. Oh.
Dang. Okay, well, as per always, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode of Jay vs. Ben. Be sure to let us know what you thought of this new format in the towel section down below.
After all, we're all people, aren't we?
We all deserve to live.
Every human life is worth saving.
If you too would like to try to stump us in a future episode of Jay vs. Ben, you can do so by heading on over to patreon.com/SuperCarlinBrothers and selecting the QUIZMASTERS tier.
Woo! Huge shout out to Rowena, Wesley Walker, Tegan, Dillinger, Sean Botham, and Alec Collins, Lone Ninja, Aislinn, Babies, Julie Sherwood, Nathan Morgan, Autumn Bear Bong, Dorian O'Ryan's Wizard Pots, Distant 626, Ben Henderson, Essential Escapism, and Morgan Warner.
Not me, not Hermione, you.
Not me, not Hermione, you.
I think you went harder on the U.
I went, let's be.
You got all the vowels in there.
Yeah, you gotta get every vowel with the U.
It's very throaty.
All right, wait, let's see it.
All right, so not me, not Hermione, you.
That was pretty good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. A little bit of
a little rowl in there.
Yeah, a little bit of G's and H's.
Yeah.
There's some on the bottom, yeah.
Until next time, bye!
Nice.
Do you want to say bye?
Okay.
Until next time, bye!